Part 3.
The vast marble hall was almost empty now. Out of 30 candidates, only 3 girls remained. After the Empress sent out different girls out because of their hair, dress, the way they breathe, or because of the way their names sound. Liz's knees knocked together as she tried to keep her face calm. How did I get here? I should have been kicked out for my hair, my dress or something. Yet here I am. Like this is some nightmare survival game. The Queen swept past, her heels clicking sharply. The air seemed to freeze around her. The girls shrank back instinctively, trembling, shoulders bent. Everyone except Liz, not because she was brave. No, Liz was too busy thinking about Plan B. If I survive this, I need to figure out how to meet a dupe. Handsome, rich, no debts. That's the plan. Priorities, Liz. Priorities. The Queen's gaze was razor sharp as she studied the 3 of them. In her mind, she sighed. Useless. All of them. Frightened rabbits who'll run home crying after a week. A waste of time. She points at a knight. Your sword. Gasps rippled through the room. A knight stepped forward, kneeling as he offered her a gleaming blade. The Queen unsheathed it in one smooth motion. The metallic hiss echoed, slicing the silence. 2 of the girls fall and tremble. Your Majesty. Liz was staring at the ground. Did I leave water boiling at home? Wait. No, we don't even have enough ingredients for soup. I wonder if my Roland is back. I really didn't tell him where I was going. The Queen advanced, sword raised. Liz blinked, finally realizing a very sharp, very shiny object was pointed at her throat. Her spine went stiff. Wait, what just happened? The blade hovered an inch from her skin. Your name? The Queen demanded. Liz's mouth went dry, but somehow, her body remembered. Old lessons drilled into her, from her mother before their downfall. She dipped her head with perfect noble grace. Elizabeth Ravenshire. Your Majesty. The Queen's eyes narrowed. Ravenshire? I think I've heard that name before. Liz stares at her. There's no way she knows. We hardly attend social events. The Queen. Now I remember. The bankrupt barons. How disgraceful. I had your mom left. Guess she couldn't handle the shame. Liz froze. The sting of it should have cut her deeper than any sword. But she clenched her fists, whispering inside her mind. How does she know? Anyway, this is not the first time, Liz. You've been abandoned before, so don't flinch. The Queen leaned closer, studying her face. Not even a twitch. Her tone sharpened. I see. You're not afraid of me. Liz forced her lips. Why is she asking me that? What should I say? I mean, technically, I'm scared of her. She's the villianess. The Queen. Answer me. Her voice steady. Of course I am, Your Majesty. Who in all the Empire isn't scared of the Empress? You command authority. But before she could finish, the Queen cut her off. The Queen asked, low and dangerous. Why didn't you fall like the others when I drew the sword? Liz's brain froze. Wait, we were supposed to fall. Nobody told me that was part of the test. She blinked, then thud. She dropped dramatically to the floor like a sack of potatoes, arms flailing. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I fall now. The room went dead silent. Everybody froze, the knights, the butler, and the maids. Liz peeked from the floor, face burning. Am I not supposed to do that? What's wrong with them? The Queen's lips pressed thin. Her eyes blazed. Is this girl mocking me? In front of my own court? How dare she? But at the same time, something tugged at the edge of her thoughts. She didn't flinch at all, not once, until she realized what the others did. She has nerve, even if she hides it behind foolishness. The Queen lowered her sword slightly, voice icy. You think this is a joke? Liz scrambled upright, bowing so quickly her hair nearly hit the floor. No, Your Majesty. I would never. This is the least funny thing I've ever experienced in my life. Her nervous babbling made a few guards snort out loud. The Queen shot them a look that instantly shut them up. But when her gaze returned to Liz, it lingered. Longer than it should have. Stubborn. Odd. Stupidly fearless. Liz, meanwhile, is bowing low, muttering nervously, "This is fine. This is fine. Not terrifying at all. Totally fine." Suddenly, a girl faint beside her. The queen finally sheathes the blade with a sharp click. "Pathetic," she mutters. "Get her out," she said to the knight. "Liz. Great. I'm the only one left. Please don't hurt me." "No, my Roland. I shouldn't have come. What was I thinking?" Liz's heart nearly jumps out of her chest. "I didn't sign up for this. Why?" The Empress stares at her, expression unreadable. "You don't tremble. You don't whine. You don't run. Even when insulted, you hold your head high." The Empress, "Stand up." Liz quickly stood smiling, but it looks more like a grimace. Thank you. Your Majesty." The Queen narrows her eyes. "Shut up. You're either very stupid or very stubborn. Both are useless." Liz gulps. "Did she just call me stupid? I'm older than you. Don't talk to your Nuna like that." The Queen steps closer, lowering her voice, so only Liz hears. "Do you know why attendants quit after a week?" "Because I break them." Her gaze lingers sharply, thinking, "I want to see how long you last." She pulls back and announces coldly, "This one stays." Butler do the paperwork. The knights exchange glances. Even they are surprised. Liz stands frozen, her brain screaming. No, 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 how did this happen? Why me? I didn't even want this job." "Oh, right. Money, brother, father, debt. Right. Still, do you people not see I'm a coward in disguise?" Later, she stands in front of the butler, thinking about if she should quit and go with Plan B. The butler, "Miss what?" "Liz. Elizabeth Ravenshire." Just then a thought strikes her she didn't actually think about, living her in the palace when she has a sick dad at him. Liz to the butler, "Is it possible for me to leave outside the palace, you see? I have to take care." The butler cut her off. "All staff working under the Queen are expected to reside in the palace, Miss Liz. Especially the Empress' personal attendant. Except you don't want the job." Liz, No, just asking." Liz thinking her mind. Great, just great. Later, when she finally pushed open the door of their small home, regret slammed into her chest like a boulder. Why didn't I just faint? If I'd fainted, she wouldn't have picked me. Why am I cursed with stubborn pride? What am I going to tell Roland? Just then, she looks up to see her brother waiting. His arms were crossed, his brows furrowed, his expression that of a very, very angry boy trying to act like a man. "And where are you coming from?" His tone was sharp. Liz smiling. "What do you mean?" "Work, of course." He stares at her. "Lies. I heard you got fired from the seamstress store." "You lied to me." Liz froze. He stepped closer, voice trembling with frustration. "Why? Why would you hide that from me? Do you think I'm still a kid who can't handle the things?" Her heart ached at the way his voice cracked. "It's not like that. I'm sorry," she whispered. "Roland." "Then what? You always hide things from me." "I'm not a child. I'm 18, Liz. I didn't want you to worry. You already do so much. I thought I could fix it before you found out." His eyes shone, but he shook his head. "You can't just carry everything by yourself. I should be the one protecting you and Dad." Her throat tightened, but she forced a smile. "I'm your big sister, Roland. You're already doing so much more than you think." He glared at her, stubbornly refusing to soften until she added casually, "Besides, I got a new job today." That made him blink. "What?" She grinned, a little smugly. "One that pays 200 gold a month." His jaw dropped. 200? That's like 2 years' wages. His eyes nearly popped out of his head. "Where did you?" Liz coughed, looking off to the side. "Hey. Well, funny story. I might have accidentally gotten hired as the Queen's attendant." Silence. Her brother froze like a statue, his face drained of all color. The evil Queen? The one who burns through attendants like firewood? Liz winced. That's A dramatic way to put it, but yes. He grabbed her hands tightly, panic flashing in his young eyes. You can't. You can't go back there. It's too dangerous. What if she hurts you? What if you don't come home? I don't want to lose you. Liz's chest squeezed painfully at his fear. She raised her hand, brushing back his messy hair and forcing a reassuring grin. Hey, look at me. I'm stronger than I look. If the queen even tries something, she flexed her thin arm with mock seriousness. I'll knock her crown sideways. Her brother blinked, then broke into laughter despite himself. You? Beat the queen? Liz puffed her cheeks. I could. Don't underestimate me. He laughed harder, finally throwing his arms around her. She hugged him back tightly, burying her chin against his head. I mean it, he mumbled into her shoulder. I don't want to lose you. You're all I have. I should be the one taking care of us, not you. She pulled back just enough to look at him, her eyes soft. It's not your fault. You're just a kid, okay? None of this is. We'll get through it together. And I promise you, I'll be all right. I'm not going anywhere. For a moment, the weight of the world felt lighter, wrapped in that hug. The next day, she reached the Grand Palace after dropping her thing in the servant quarters. Liz, as she stands in front of the palace, clenching her fist. This is it. Liz, we can do this. Anything for the bag. As she walks inside, she chucks to herself, shaking her head at how dramatic her brother was asking, begging her not to go. The butler was waiting, stiff as a statue. Without a greeting, he led her through the golden corridors. As they walk, the maid shakes their head, pitying her. Poor thing. I wonder what will happen this time. Liz, just ignore them and focus, Liz. The butler spoke, listing her duties in a tone so dry it could have been read at a funeral. You will wake Her Majesty, prepare her attire, manage her schedule, deliver correspondence, and serve as her shadow. A uniform will be issued to you. Should you survive the week? Liz blinked. Should I what? The butler stand in front of the door, his face serious as a sermon. Survive. No one lasts longer than 3 days. Liz. What? He whispers as if sharing state secrets. Run if you must. Crawl if you can't. But above all, survive. Liz's mouth opened. Sir? You're talking like I'm about to fight a dragon. Not fluff pillows. Same thing, he muttered grimly before sweeping the door wide. Inside, the queen sat regally, surrounded by maids who darted about like anxious mice. Liz stepped in, bowed low, and chirped. I greet the Empress, the radiant sun of our empire. The queen did not so much as blink. Oh, good, Liz thought, bowing there awkwardly. I've been upgraded to invisible furniture. The maids rushed to prepare the queen's bath and dress her. One unfortunate girl tugged a lace too sharply, earning a glare colder than midwinter. You're dismissed, the queen said icily. The poor maid crumbled to the floor. Liz, wisely, tiptoed into a corner, pretending to be deeply fascinated by a vase. Note to self: survive means avoid eye contact at all costs. Once the queen was dressed in outfit that could probably buy Liz's entire neighborhood. Liz straightened, rehearsing polite lines in her head. Your Majesty, your schedule is as follows. But the Empress looks away, then to a maid. Elena, take this thing away from here. Elena, yes, Your Majesty. Minutes later, Liz stood in her study, staring at the task, a tower of books higher than her head. Stacks of scrolls, papers, and an ink set so old, probably remembered the last king. Her jaw dropped. This isn't the task, right? Elena smiling softly. These are reports from the Ministry of Finance, the War Office, the Agriculture Guild, and the Treasury. Her Majesty expect them summarized, cross-checked, and copied neatly by dawn. Alphabetize them by region, then by importance, then by how much they bore me. Liz. By how much they what? Elena, the Empress said. Her face changed, mimicking the Empress expression. If you smudge even a single page with ink, you'll rewrite the entire stack. In triplicate. Liz felt her soul leave her body. Triplicate? This is not work, this is punishment. Elena, let me know you need anything. And with that, She swept out of the study, leaving Liz staring at the Everest of paperwork, whispering to herself, "Yup, definitely should have gone with marrying a duke." The butler's words rang in her head. Survive. What an exciting obituary. Here lies Liz. Great. I'll be crushed by paperwork before noon. Brave fool who thought being the Queen's maid would be easy. She plopped down in the chair. I should have married a duke when I had the chance. Or a baker. Bakers don't make you alphabetize 70 scrolls on tax law. In the shadow of the training grounds, 2 palace knights are on patrol. Their voices were low, conspiratorial, exactly the kind of chatter that spread faster than wildfire through the palace halls. Did you hear what happened at the selection today? One whispered, the other snorted. Of course, everyone's talking about it. Not just that, the first one said, shaking his head with a grin. They say she stood there calm as a rock while every other girl collapsed. Then when she realized she was supposed to fall, she dropped like a sack of flour right in front of the Empress. The second knight barked out a laugh. She said, "You're either very stupid or very stubborn. Both are useless." They both laugh, surprised she wasn't eliminated on the spot. And yet, the first knight's smile faded into something more thoughtful. Her Majesty kept her. They both fell silent, the weight of that fact settling between them. From deeper in the shadows, a third presence lingered, silent, listening. The faintest chuckle rumbled low, dark but amused. So, what happened next? A voice murmured smooth, quiet, dangerous. The knight stiffened immediately, dropping into salute. "Captain." The man stepped forward, but only just enough for the light to catch his face. "You don't have to do that. I'm not on duty." One knight. "Of course we have to. You're the captain." He smiles. "I told you guys before, don't be too formal." They still stand there staring at him. "All right then. Keep it down." One knight. "Yes, sir." He smiles. "Bye then." He walked away, boots striking against the grass with measured precision. The knights didn't move until the sound faded. Then the man mutters, "Someone who looks the Queen in the eye without trembling. Interesting. I should say hi then. She might be useful."
Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notification to know when I upload the next chapter.